You seen a picture of Jay-Z recently?
Yeah.
You see a picture?
No.
You see a picture of Jay-Z recently?
What it look like? A ras?
You see a picture of Jay-Z
A full
recently?
ras?
Go on your phone and Google Jay-Z right now. Jay-Z have dreadlocks, go open and ear. Jay-Z look like a Congo dreadlocks. Jay-Z look like a Congo dreadlocks. But remember say, is who that?
Yeah.
It's the feel the vibes, you know. You know how we things stay, you know. We know how our thing to. That's why for me, I can't let it go. I don't see how man can really let go that magic that is bestowed upon us. As a little country like Jamaica to influence rap music, punk music, rap music. A little country like Jamaica.
Because we're descendants of the best of Africa. The root of our music. It's simple. That's my answer.
Well, let's say that the slaves, the troubled slave was moved to whichever colony we traveling to Jamaica. Jamaica was a place that they put the troubled slaves.
Don't. Because they're troublemaker. And they are good because they were not slaves. They don't think that they should subscribe.
That's a very hell of a point to make there.
You know what I mean? And they were fighting all the way on the Middle Passage, the journey from Africa to the new so-called New World. And they were always putting up resistance. And they were the ones they sent to Jamaica. The bad slaves.
Bad slaves. The one that don't listen.
In the eyes of the crown, the British crown. And so them dumped them in Jamaica. And the UK also sent the worst of their own servants, their civil servants, to Jamaica. So you have bad slaves from Africa meet troublemakers in the UK, white. so it's a unique mix. And what about we mix, I don't know. Our blood mix. We mix up the blood of some of these rebellious white people from Europe. Mix up in Jamaica because people are having all kinds of sex. Okay, and giving children, what about Jackie Drug in Jamaica too?
Yeah, Bob Marley. Look at Bob Marley.
Right. So it's a mix. People, some dark skinned people. My great grandfather, when he explained him to me, is pretty much a white man. me shocked. Yes. Me surprised because I had no idea. Right? And these are the things that you find.
So where the good hair and the light skin thing come from? Or get
it's a
culture into that
generation. Yes, but you see, let's face it, the society was built on the privileged and the haves. They look that way. The people with resources, the people who can drive cars, the people with whatever. And so them look. So you're aspiring to be in that class.
But Winford, break it down to a bar in the ghetto.
Yeah.
The man say you have to get a brown girl here.
In
the bar.
Yes.
Because the brown girl in the bar mean money.
And when they couldn't find enough, them bleach. But guess what? Initially though, a lot of kids were born in Jamaica. It's funny you mentioned downtown. Because the sailors, the music come and just come off of the ship.
Well, I don't think people like that one.
Well,
Port Royal, they have a lot of brown people.
Brown people in some of those communities. Because of them sailors leaving children.
Portland. St. Elizabeth.
Well, St. Elizabeth have a lot of history.
Exactly.
That's so German, that's a lot of mix up.
That's why I'm saying.
There was a strong settlement in St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, those are really where the major ports way back from them time. So that is where you get the high color people most of the time.
Yeah. So the blood mix though, to answer your question, some people are good. The mix of people. These were people, people were good at what they do. They don't put up with, they're not docile. They don't just accept. Man good at, if you're arguing, man look for you and say, yeah, do that. You're not accustomed to that.
No.
Your head is so filled with creativity, with newness, with freshness, that you're going to be frustrated. And the best you can do is walk away easy. Somehow we get violent because you're trapped and yet you can't get to express who you are and so much that is pent up in you. So some of the time the aggression, the aggressiveness come out of us. If you notice, we get very aggressive From an year, I talk sometimes, I think, why I fight, why I fight? You sound that way, like
Yeah,
you have to
yeah,
fight
it's
to get
true,
your
it's true.
words.
Even domino. Domino, you play domino and a man says 5 love and a man start getting it. Say, oh,
Yeah.
you get it now.
Yeah.
Warm, and a man said, are they fighting? I said, okay. It's not domino and a man play now. But it's a way of relieving the...
And it very rarely you will see it turn into real physical violence. And that happens every second of the day, in every game. 2 men fight. And I fight verbally. And they will fight for turn out enemy for a while. And then turn back brethren and play back domino again. See? So it's not necessarily violence.
You have to win for it. You have to do a show and interview some of these artists. Not about music, but just what is in their mind. Let them talk their mind and say, what you really think? Let me hear your side to the story and make them explain.
That, you know, but we can't
Because a lot of the songs that come out in Jamaica right now is losing the teaching.
Yeah.
Because even African man are put up on bar and them say, you Jamaicans, you teach us, you give us light. Why are you turning off the light? You know what I mean?
The world is asking that, but the little guy who is uneducated, right? And by that I mean that he doesn't, I shouldn't even use the word education, because we tend to think that education should be formal.
Right.
Go to school and follow
Read
rules
and write,
and so
yeah.
on. He's not deeply informed. He's not informed enough to understand some of these things. So you're asking him to have a vision and to have an understanding, a global view that he doesn't have. And he only see, because remember, right now in his life, a meal at noon is his biggest quest. And beyond that, he have no reason to think of anything else, because without that meal, you can't even think.
Sure.
So he doesn't burden himself with worldviews and have a vision of being around
But you have to understand,
50 years from
when
now.
you land in, but when you land in a man's land, you have to understand what the culture is and how it moves. Because you go there, you can't just go there and just grab
Well,
one
that
and
is
one
where-
on stage and hold out, you know.
Yeah.
To them, when you do something like this in the program, because to you it might be nothing, but you have to physically in your mind understand the cultures of the country that you're going.
Yes, but they're leaders. They're leaders like you and so many
he's
others.
He's not a leader. He's
Of
just a
course you're
man
a
that
leader.
understand. Me understand.
You are a leader.
And I
you,
give thanks
you can
for the blessing that God
You will
bestowed
have more.
upon us to travel the world, to spread the message that I grew up on. Because I said to some people, and they must say, what are you talking about? I said, me at Jamaica College, when I was in third form, and they announced, say, well, tomorrow we're going to clean up the school because His Majesty is coming to the school. And he says, Majesty. A queen we want to see and Prince Charles and all them, and I want to be clean up the school.
Yeah.
And I see Jamaica's so-called hierarchy in terms of young men whose father is of privilege. And outside the gate is about 1 million boy with broom and man. And me stand up and look upon this little short man. I said, Lord, clear it. It's all this. For the first time in my life, I saw an alternative to what I was preached. And told me that I must adore. I saw a black man. I saw an African man. That I said, wait. So there is something else then. Why them never tell me about this? You understand? They might tell me about the royal family. I mean, not this them, but you know?
Yeah.
I don't see one of we in the Buckingham.
Well, the change, right? So I come to the present. And what I'm saying, that why I say you're a leader, you're not promoting that, nor are you even accepting what I'm leading. But you are leading, because so much you can tell the world of the Jamaican world about their truth as one who lived it. You're not telling it at an intellectual level necessarily.
No,
you're telling it because of your own life experience as a musician. So automatically to those kids, you're more credible than any schoolroom. You're more credible than the Prime Minister of Jamaica telling it. Because you're telling it but you are more credible to these kids than them, because you are who they want to be like. They want to travel the world. There's no Jamaican who wants to be on the island and locked into the island and never get to travel. They want to know the world. Yeah, that's one of the things about Jamaica that people are puzzled about. Every Jamaican, there's no place on the... Look, I saw a sailor the other day, and he said, as a sailor, he sailed all over the world because he works with a cruise line, and it took him all over. And for some reason he went to some place, I don't remember, some cold, icy, maybe in Iceland or something. He was telling me, I met him on a cruise, and he said he went up there and a Rasta flag a fly. And a dreadlocks man, right, is going, yeah, now. Look over, sir, them girls getting at it.
Yeah. But let me tell you something wicked than that. We are trapped in Turkey, a place named Trap Zone, right? We are come from the Black Sea, you know, a place near the Russian border named Georgia. And we go in the man say, well, you can't fly out in a snowstorm when put your eyes up in this hotel here, this place named Trap Zone, enjoy yourself. And then right now, breakfast time, we're going to carry your bags to your room. So man say, oh yeah, go check the breakfast here, because we don't know as well them have this stuff. So man peep breakfast, man say, what, breakfast here weekend, you know? So I say, alright. By signal, everybody start walk come. Me and man say, oh, where now go? And I look, I don't see no yard, man. I say, what the short white man? Man say, where now go? You not hungry? I say, you alright, sir? He say, I'm in the far right, a bumper clock, alright, you know. I'm just so pissed. And when I'm telling the man, so Assalamu alaikum, man. So the reason here, I said, boss man, I said, no man, same thing, I work on the cruise ship, lot of Jamaican. They sing all night, they dance, they make me feel like living.
Yes.
You understand? I'm Jamaica man electric like that. Now here's a man in a Turkey, you know,
because that
the last place you expect. But it's not like the man greet you and say, oh, you know, I know some Jamaica. The man talk like Jamaica, we're not hungry. The man trying to emulate us. And we don't know what we have. Look how we electric. As Marcia say, electric boogie. Look how we electric, Winford. And we are run from that.
This is why you, sir, don't say you're a leader. You're leading.
Yeah, man.
And you will have to. You have a responsibility then. And you are doing it. You do it every day.
I try my best.
Don't tell me you're not concerned about young people.
I try my best.
And trying to get them to understand what's out there for them. Every time you hear that, you can't help but want to promote them into a better place. You want them to be better than they are.
Of course.
At the moment. You want to move them from...
Knowledge is power.
You want to move them. But what you're doing is the right thing. You don't have to be talking to them and be preaching to them. You just let them know. When they come into your space, you let them know. And they will believe you because you are credible. It's not some book you read or you're assigned an assignment or you're appointed to make speeches and inspirational speeches to kids. You are telling your own story that will inspire them. And artists should do the same thing, the whole of the man them. And those who walked, the bad man walk. Say, or was the god of bad man like Bounty Killer, who changed now, should know that Bounty will tell you. Bounty is the first man to say lucky. Okay, Bounty will tell you that he was lucky to do this. Because he could have been taken out anywhere along the road. And so he's not encouraging youngsters to say, oh, me can go on badness till when we reach Bounty and me switch.
It's true, we may not get a chance.
But Bounty is the first man to tell you that. So they must understand. All of them who now are, you know, who have experienced, them have a responsibility, you know, to tell the truth to the youth. If we want them change. To that youth, the badness, you know, you're lucky if you ever live too long. And you can. And you can get respect from the society. And so we call on the society a lot of times, the leader them, politicians and them, right? To educate the kids then. To not leave them behind because they are going to find their own way. And you're not going to like the way they choose.
Whom you think is stronger? The musician in the street or the politician?
I think the musicians are strong.
You hear that, Mr. Bird?
Hands down.
So if you can get enough musicians together to influence the kids then.
How many of you say dress like a politician or speak like a politician or say they want to be in politics when they grow?
Not a lot. Not a
Okay.
lot.
So they do not have. You see, mine and your generation, right? We would look up to politicians because Jamaica is a burgeoning country when we were, you know, when we were kids. So we were looking at, you know, leaders with education,
Yeah.
offices,
Looks
and so on, and
yeah.
we start to want to. Them time people would respect, and because we never know, we didn't know much about where they were taking us. The hope that we're going to be a better nation and a great nation and so on, we're still alive, and we never know what the new kids from the former slave kids would do in charge of a country, an independent nation, and so great, lovely, great Jamaica. We didn't know, so we give them a chance. That generation of kids, I don't think they want to be them or like them. I think they want to be more like you.
Me? No, sir.
Because they want to be a world citizen.
Everybody like
They
a certain
want to-
level of solidity where you say, I am here at this age, I am there at that age. But the younger age now, as a philosopher said, what does a sick man want? He want to get better.
Yeah.
But a man who is not sick, he want everything. But that sick man just want to get better.
That's
So
at this
a man
time, yes.
says, but I want bus, you know. I just want bus, you know. But why you want bus? To charge more money for perform? You go and get more girls? Why you want bus?
Yes.
You know, what is the reason to bus?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's again where you come in.
Boss, me really
And
want
bus
bus.
what?
Boss, me really want bus.
You soon bus more than
That is where
bus.
that is where you come in now. You must tell you what will happen after your bus.
Well, they must be ready, you know.
Yeah.
Because them can bust the wrong thing, and then, you understand?
So they must be ready. And that's
But
readiness.
Winford, we have to continue this conversation. I know you got a business schedule.
Yes, and
Schedule.
TJ and the boss is there now.
Yeah, man, ready.
So we can link it right.